Hello, all. Bob Pisani on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Happy Friday, Arthur. We keep getting close, and no cigar on Dow 20,000, but let's talk about bank earnings because that's the first day. Let's just call it, I guess, good enough. JP Morgan beat, PNC beat, Bank of America beat. Wells Fargo was a little short, but it's trading up today. Jamie Dimon was relatively upbeat on the U.S. economy. None of them gave any guidance for 2017.
Yeah, well,
so
we had discussed that earlier in the week because they don't have a tax reform policy to talk about or whatever, so they didn't give full guidance, but it was enough to get the animal spirits up. Looks like we're going to take another attempt here at the upside. Keep an eye on the dollar. That's trying to stabilize after a couple of difficult days. Some resistance band in the S&P, 2278 to 2281. And we'll see if they can get through that.
Right.
Yep.
So, not bad commentary from the banks, but we're not getting any oomph from anywhere else. So banks are leading. That's a good thing on a day when the bank earnings come out. That's nice. But industrials aren't doing much of anything. There's nothing much else sort of coming to the fore here.
Yeah, no, and the markets are getting a little impatient. I mean, Mr. Trump hasn't been sworn in yet, and yet they're starving for details and timing. Most importantly, timing. You know, if they're going to muddle through on trying to get a replacement for Obamacare, then that's going to delay things like tax reform and whatever, stimulus. So the market needs a little bit more, and now it's finding out that he's not going to be able to wave a wand on Inauguration Day and get all this stuff done.
Well, it's going to sign a lot of executive orders, that seems for sure.
That's for sure.
But at least we're going to get some comments from the companies themselves, even with the lack of clear numbers here. And again, the question is whether or not the market's going to be satisfied with what little gruel we get thrown in terms of commentary for the earnings for 2017.
It's going to be tough because we built a lot of hope into the market already.
Yeah. So do you think there's this period, we've talked about this period where the market just needs to sort of take a breath and recognize that it's likely we are going to get better numbers. This whole stew that we've got here of lower taxes, less regulations, fiscal stimulus, is good. Who knows if they're going to get 100% of what they want, but they're going to get something. It's going to help some way. Is the market going to be okay with waiting to get more information?
I think it may wind up with a little difficulty. We'll see if there is this inauguration hangover that people fear. So we got just a week to go. Keep your eye on the NASDAQ. For some reason, that seems to do the best of all the indices around an inauguration.
Tech has been outperforming, and healthcare has too. Tech did okay last year. Healthcare did not do well, so that's certainly good, but nothing else is really sort of coming to the fore here. We'll leave it at that. Not a bad start to earnings season overall. You know, Arthur's here every day talking about anything he wants to, exclusively with us. Everybody have a healthy, happy, and safe weekend. Long weekend.
Amen.